Hello and welcome to yourlocalnote.com. We've got another YLN Vidcast this week. We've got Overcoming Gravity with us, and we're going to be talking with them in just a few minutes. But just want to remind you that we are streaming 24/7. We also have a weekly newsletter, and we do a video update. All that is happening on yourlocalnote.com. And of course, if you want to download our apps, they're absolutely free. And all you do is go to the respective stores, type in YLN, download it, and you can take yourlocalnote.com with you anywhere you want to go. All right, we got Overcoming Gravity coming up in just a little bit. We're going to start off with their song, Her Name, on yourlocalnote.com. The song is called Her Name. The group is Overcoming Gravity, and this is yourlocalnote.com. Got a special vidcast this week, and happy to join us is Overcoming Gravity. Guys, welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
How you doing?
All right, let's real quickly introduce yourself and tell us what you do with the band. We'll start right over there.
Brett, I'm on bass.
Got to get closer. Much
Hey,
closer.
get in there,
Brett on bass.
Okay.
Phil, I cook dinner for everybody.
and buy clothing for them too.
He sings for us while he's cooking.
Okay. We'll just say you're the fashion director, right?
Yeah.
I play guitar. My name's Adam. I play guitar.
Okay.
And I am Saul. I play drums.
All right, guys. Let's talk about the band and how it got together, and the name of the band. How you came up with that. I guess Saul, you'll handle the name of the band. How we got that.
Well,
we were driving.
we were driving. Yeah. Phil and I were trying to come up with a name for the band, and I had suggested, hey, let's use a lyric from a song.
Right.
And what was Pleasure Spike with Pain? Phil wanted to use Pleasure Spike with Pain from Airplane.
Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right.
Okay.
I love that particular line. So it was crazy. We were actually having this conversation about the idea of what song we were going to use or a lyric that we like. And the song came on the radio, ironically enough, at this time, Aeroplane. So Overcoming Gravity, he was, Saul was in a previous project, Gravity, and we all know he's all affiliated with Gravity.
Yeah, yes. He has a thing about it.
Yeah. Are you like a scientist on the side? I think you are.
Listen, we don't discuss these issues here.
Yeah, Isaac Newton is a
inspiration.
why don't you just call yourself Isaac Newton?
Yeah.
Isaac Newton, I love it.
You got a little Newton in you. Yeah.
Recently, you tried to trademark Gravity. It didn't work. Apparently, that
why.
word existed before.
Very nice. All right. Who's next? I got lost.
I think that's it.
That's it. Okay. So, all right. So that's how it came about, just a song. Then let's get to the song that we just heard, Her Name. Who wrote it and what is it about?
Her Name, that's actually, the song has been Zach and I, we were in a previous project years ago. He and I started writing together almost a decade ago. The song has taken on many forms since then, but that song was written by Zach and I. It was the first thing we ever did.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's come a long way. So yeah, Zach and I did that a very long time ago.
And the rest of the band had no problem with a song coming from other people for it to be your first single?
If you heard it how a previous incarnation of it, and you heard it now, they don't quite resemble each other.
Okay.
We can still, if we play, we play it. And I could just start playing parts from the old pieces, and then you could weave a web between all the versions of it.
All right, the little pieces.
But the way it sounds now is really he's giving me credit, but it's really that was a lot of Phil changing what had been previously done and reworked it into something that I think is really cool.
Okay, very good. So, Phil, you were doing some solo work.
Yes.
And now you're with a band.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What are the adjustments you have to make between doing solo and then working with a band? I mean, how difficult is it to adjust?
I was kidding about the unfortunate thing. It's a beautiful thing when it's working.
Mm-hmm.
The adjustments that you have to make is just. I want to say you got to put yourself into the music.
Right.
You have to, and you have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But you also, you're with. Close buds, and it's a family. So you have to be very open-minded as well. So it's a very delicate, situation to be in a band.
Right.
But as far as writing, Brett came in and, we jammed out, and Saul, I knew Saul for a few years, and Zach and we've been playing forever.
Okay.
So I don't know, it's just, it makes sense, basically. And it has to make sense if you're going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did Saul approach you, or did you approach Saul?
It was a stormy night. Saul did approach me. I didn't know.
We were taking a long walk on the beach.
Oh, I thought maybe you saw each other across the bar, and
No. As Phil mentioned, I've known him for several years, and I actually bumped into him at Guitar Center one day, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
It was just like that.
It's like, "What's up? Are we starting a band or what?" And
yeah, push came to shove.
It happened.
So, yeah, it was cool.
And then you drafted Zach in, and how did Brett get dragged into this?
It was amazing how Zach even came into the equation. Yeah, yeah. It was how did Brett? Yeah, I
had suggested him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that is, I had posted on Facebook. Brett said, "Yeah, what's up?"
I answered a one ad.
A one. Okay.
For the band.
Yeah. Ironically, yeah.
Told you to stay off Craigslist.
Men seeking bass players.
Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of innuendos in this band.
Yeah. I can see. So Phil, you and Zach, do you do most of the writing for the band then?
This is all new. I mean, there's no rules.
Okay.
If Saul came or Brett came into the situation, or anything, it could come from anywhere. Right now, we can write a song. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't
I
really
prefer you don't.
I really don't think it's not. There's no dictator, in writing music. But there had to be something to start the vehicle.
Right.
So that's what we're doing now.
All right. When it comes to the songwriting process, do you need to experience what you're writing about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's most of it is. Something will happen in the evening, in the wee hours, okay, or whatever, and it inspires. It makes you. It starts turning the cogs in the brain.
And then once you get that inspiration, do you write it all at once, or do you write a little bit here, put it together, put it to the side?
I'm a big time procrastinator when it comes to that. So I'll have the original idea, and I'll go to Zach. What do you think of this? It's cool, but then lyrics coming into play, you always want to change them up and in parts of songs. So it is a long process. It could probably be very quick, but I'm not built that way.
So Zach, then how do you handle? Do you push him on certain songs, or it's just like, you know what? When it comes, I'll just deal with it.
He's more of like an impressionist painter than like a portrait painter, basically. Okay. So I'm used to this, but it's good because I feel like it allows him to focus more on melody and like rhythm of where the vocals are going to be.
All right,
and it allows him to build certain parts without having to worry about throwing the words in that he needs for those specific parts, if you know what I mean. So but then you still have that frame of reference of where the idea where it's coming from, and then eventually, what he says when push comes to shove. But it's not always that's not always the case. But I think sometimes it gets filled in over time, and then we have something, or sometimes you just sit down like, hey, we're going to put lyrics in this right now, and we already have the template. Like, okay,
exactly,
these are the beats here, these are, and then you make it fit. And then, sometimes he works backwards, but most of the time it's like here's the basic idea,
the chorus,
here's the hook,
yeah,
here's like the hook I want for the verse, and then you go from there. So.
Okay. And then you've got Brett and Saul. They then work on their parts.
Yeah.
Important stuff.
Yeah. Then we get down to musicianship. All that other stuff is nonsense. That's me in the bubble bath, just sitting there, candles.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to scratch my eyes. I want that image out of my head, please. All right.
So actually, Brett, not as bad as you think.
Coming in from you're sort of the outsider with these guys.
Yeah,
how
the new guy.
How difficult has the transition been? But you've worked with bands before, so you use your experience.
Yeah, like anytime you start playing with people, it's always going to be like maybe awkward, but
right.
I mean, these guys were pretty open and easy to get along with, so just sat down and started doing some songs.
Okay.
Really easy.
All right. Any thoughts of maybe hiring a therapist after a while?
I've known Saul long enough,
okay,
so I've adjusted to that.
That's probably your biggest transition.
Yeah. No problem.
Very, very cool. All right, let's get to song number 2, and you guys are going to perform it live.
Sure.
You guys good with that?
Yes.
So what we'll do is we'll have you play it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. We're going to hear you guys play Fight. Okay? All right, sounds good. Cool. This is yourlocalnote.com. We've got Overcoming Gravity, a Vidcast, a YLN Vidcast, and we're going to have the guys play Fight. Here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, the song is called Fight. That's Overcoming Gravity. All right, let's talk about the song. Who wrote it? What is it about? Phil, is that another one of your songs?
That's a Phil song, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it was a tune, and I've been in relationships for it was actually one relationship for a very long time, so
Okay.
it was spawned from that.
Okay, and is that relationship over then, or are you still?
I can't say it's ever over.
Okay.
I don't know if the people listening would like to hear that, but yeah, it's been like 13 years.
On and off.
Yeah, I'm gonna start crying. I don't want to do that in front of you guys. So, yeah.
So many things are going through my head.
Yeah.
I just got
Me too.
Got quiet.
Now he's crying in the bubble bath.
Does he? Oh,
That's not a pretty sight.
Yeah.
Does the person who you wrote the song about, do they know the song is about them?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
Actually, there was a big thing with that. It was every song that was written, it was always, is this song about me?
Oh.
And if it's not, then, we're going to have problems. So.
Oh, so it had to be all about me.
It was always about that person, yeah. I think that's in a lot of relationships, actually, but in this particular one, it was really... Yeah, I don't even know why I'm talking about it.
You wrote a song about it, dude.
Yeah.
You made it permanent.
Yeah. So it's a lot of pressure then.
Yeah, I mean, when things fail that you work at, that's kind of where that song took me personally.
Okay. And Zach, how difficult is it, knowing how personal that song is, to work with him on that?
That's the good stuff, you know.
Okay.
You gotta I really. I mean,
you take the attitude. Thank God that's not me.
Well,
That's funny.
I had that feeling long before I heard a song about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw up close and personal that particular relation. I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, a lot of great songs are very personal. You know, people write. You know, I think you can when someone performs a song that's very personal to them. I mean, some people can fake it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I feel like you can sometimes it's tangible. You can see like there's the true emotion.
Sure.
So that's good. That's good stuff.
Okay.
I would tell them that on previous songs where we would be messing around with an idea. Where do you want to go with this one? Well, I know what you should write. I know what you should write about.
Yeah.
I heard that one line that you threw in there, and I think that's about this. And it's like, yeah, probably was.
Okay.
know?
What about that one line? You don't kiss the same. Remember that one?
I don't remember it. Oh,
You
yeah.
like that one? Yeah.
That got you in trouble. I got you.
Okay, I'm seeing the theme of your life there, Phil.
Yeah, it's
In and out of trouble,
a
huh?
lot of promiscuous nights. Yeah.
All right. Now, you've recorded 3 of these songs, correct?
Correct.
Where are you guys recording these songs? Are you recording them one at a time, or how is this? How is this?
It was like bundles, basically. This Pat Noon, he's out in Tom's River. He's a tremendous producer,
Okay.
Engineer, the whole nine. He has actually a few artists. They're signed. The one band was doing what is that? Bonnaroo. They
Okay.
did that. The other band just got signed to Island. But yeah, Tom's River, Pat Noon. We went there, Zach and I, a few years ago.
All right.
Just by chance.
Okay.
He hit us up and said, I really like what you're doing. Cool. So he came out, and it's been very, very awesome to work with Pat.
So the 4 of you recorded these songs together?
No.
How did that work? Okay.
When the band disbanded, these are all great questions. It's like a serious interview. This is,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
No,
Do you want me to go back to the lingerie you brought before you came here?
where's the puff piece? So no, we the band disbanded. Zach and I, we were in our previous our band. We all went our separate ways.
Right.
And it was time to pick up the pieces, basically.
Okay.
So went back to Pat with some material, and Pat picks and chooses what he likes. So I actually had called Zach to come in and play bass, even though we weren't performing together at this point.
Okay.
So, and then we did 3, then there was another 3, and now there's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so you're comfortable with him.
With Pat?
Yeah.
He's the man, yeah.
So in the future, you'll see yourself going back to him and recording with him.
I even if tomorrow Clive Davis comes to us and says, "Here's $1 trillion,"
Right.
Pat's coming with us.
Okay. He's coming with you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I see how that's
still
working.
his studio is awesome, but
Right.
they probably have some things, some little.
But you're bringing him along.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I
he's
like
our
the
guy.
loyalty.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's
he's
good.
really great. I would highly recommend that.
So the trust factor has to be huge.
Oh my God, yeah. We after we're done, we'll go out to eat.
Right.
It's a friendship, and that's what I don't care what business we're talking about,
Right.
whether it's music or you're doing a dance studio, whatever it may be, which is a weird reference, but yeah,
I'm going with it.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have the relationship there, and
Okay.
that's it. And that's Pat's first and foremost.
Does he make suggestions with your music?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and he'll tell you, hey, listen, this ain't making it. Let's try this.
Yeah, he's really there to make the best thing possible.
Okay.
Whatever it is, he'll take the bottle and say, okay, let's make it this way.
Okay. How difficult is that for you? I mean, it's your baby, as you guys were just talking about. These songs are things that you have created,
Sure.
and now you got someone from the outside, even though you trust him.
Well, that's what it is. It's the trust factor.
Okay.
I personally I wouldn't work with anybody I didn't trust.
Okay.
So Zach, I'll say, Zach, what do you think? Or even Brett. Anyway, Saul and Pat. And that's a very close thing to me.
All right.
That I would allow that to happen because I trust these guys next to me. We wouldn't be here if we weren't, in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
When you're working with a producer and he's like more obsessing over like one particular little part
Yes.
than even you are, you're like, I'm fine with it. And then he's like, nah, let me
Yeah.
Let me run that back again and again and again. And then it's like okay, all right.
part that
Clearly,
you
care. Yeah.
It was like 2 hours. It was literally just literally just a muted guitar part and 2 hours, and I'm freaking out because I wanted to get the hell out of there.
Sure.
And they just were putting pedals on, and Pat's like,
That's
we
still
can
the
do it
coolest
better.
you've ever heard now.
It's pretty sick, yeah. But the outcome, the after product, yeah.
But that's got to be an issue though, because studio time is money.
Not with Pat.
Oh, okay.
See, that's where the whole thing. He believes in what is being done.
So he's not charging you by the hour.
No,
He's charging by the project.
and foot rubs. Yeah. I don't know what we. I don't know where the line
Bubble
is.
baths, foot rubs.
He's never found the line.
I'm going to need a therapist after this.
Actually, by the way, I am one. So yeah, you can talk to me.
All right. I'm going to go need a bottle after this. Forget about it. All right. Let's take a step back and influences. Obviously, Chili Peppers are an influence for you guys. Let's
shaking his head.
Let's go down the line. We'll start with Brett. Influences.
Actually, Chili Peppers.
Okay.
My first tattoo was a Chili Peppers tattoo.
No kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna show it?
It's a video, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Anybody else?
I mean, if you're playing bass, you got to be like Paul McCartney, all the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Phil.
Influences, definitely the Beatles, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. After that, you get into Dave Matthews, Scott Weiland. I love Stone Temple Pilots, but I love Scott Weiland.
Okay.
And I think that's there's probably some other Justin Timberlake love him. Justin Bieber. Anybody Justin. Yeah, if they just had the name Justin.
What about the Justin from American Idol?
Perfect. Yeah, Justin Cabrini? Yeah. He's my favorite. Yeah.
It's a good Justin.
Right. Zach, please take the mic from him.
Oh man, yeah, it's hard to do. Anything I listen to a lot of stuff, but I like I start with the Beatles, and then I'll go to Pink Floyd, and then I had a really heavy Metallica phase when I was younger. Obviously, I don't play anything like that, but I was there. I liked Incubus a lot, Chili Peppers, and I listen to a lot of Radiohead right now. And a lot of John Mayer's new album.
Okay.
Mayer's
new
awesome.
last
He's
four
awesome.
albums actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Last four. A lot of that. Dave Matthews Band, big time Dave Matthews Band.
Very cool. Saul?
At least in terms of drumming, I get most of my influence from Carter Beauford from Dave Matthews Band, and also Chad Smith from Chili Peppers.
Okay.
So seems like there's a
there's
pattern here.
There's a pattern.
There definitely is a pattern. All right. Now, you're recording the songs in bunches. As you're going along, are there things that you have recorded and now you're looking ahead that you're going to do differently than you have done in the past?
As far as sound goes?
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, music's always changing. It's always evolving. So you got to...
It's always a learning experience.
Yeah, the way you do things, you just have to, adapt to what's happening. If we came out right now and just sounded like Led Zeppelin,
right,
it'd be strange.
Right.
Because, music has moved on from there.
Sure.
Which it might be cool. But yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of electronic drums.
Right.
Going on now. So we're trying to get rid of Saul. So I mean, you have to put.
That's
Phil,
getting less and less funny because he started saying that last night.
Phil, you're supposed to say that when he's not in the room.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I figure we should always be honest with it. No, but electronics really are. You listen to even rock songs now.
Right.
There's some sort of synthetic drum happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. All right, let's go to song number 3, which you guys are going to perform again live, and it's called Your Body. We'll perform it, and then we'll talk about it when you get back.
Cool.
All right, after we're done with this. All right,
cool.
This is Overcoming Gravity. It's a YLN Vidcast, and we're hanging with Overcoming Gravity. The song is Your Body on yourlocalnote.com.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Just pulled audible.
while I lay, I toss and turn. Ooh, my stomach churns from just the thought of him on her. Pulling in with carelessness, pulling out to save my life. With every push and pull, her heart still lives inside. How could you let me get away and leave me with the loneliness this time? So I'm gonna dance tonight away till I leave my eye, till I leave my eye. Scrolling through the phone to make it so I'm not alone. Get here on the run to come with the damage that has been done, yeah. Pulling in with carelessness, pulling out to save my life. With every push and pull, my heart still lives inside. Now could you let me get away and leave me with the loneliness this time? So I'm gonna dance tonight away till I leave my eye, till I leave my eye. Oh, oh. You cannot. Here we go. She cannot, oh, now could you let me get away, leave me with the loneliness this time? So I'm gonna dance tonight away till I leave my eye, till I leave my eye. Now could you let me get away, leave me with the loneliness this time? So I'm gonna dance tonight away till I leave my
The song is called Your Body. That's Overcoming Gravity. This is yourlocalnote.com. All right, guys, what is that song about?
It's basically the same idea. It's all derived from some sort of bad moment in a relationship.
A bad moment. Do you concentrate on the bad moments? Is that what they inspires you most?
It does. The loneliness literally is that. I don't know. You guys all have been in relationships, all of us.
Right.
It's that feeling, deep down when the worst possible thing could have happened and you just feel as if the whole world has left you. And that's exactly what that is for me.
Do you feel more artistically inspired during that time period?
Yeah. Yeah, because music, is therapeutic.
Okay.
To me. So it's my buddy.
Okay.
It's my drinking buddy.
So are your songs then, is it safe to say most of your songs are sad?
No, you know what?
Or somber, or just...
You know what? What he wrote the song about, I don't think it's kind of juxtaposed to how the song feels.
Right. It doesn't feel sad.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm asking.
It's kind of like, I feel terrible, but screw it. It's more or less like...
All right, I'm going to fight through this.
Right.
Yeah. And let's dance and have it. It's like, so one bad thing happened over here, so I'm going to try to do that equally, maybe like to counter or, to have a response to that horrible act. Yeah, so.
Okay. Now you've got the 4 songs out. You're in the process of writing and recording more. Are you looking to put an album together, or are you, because we're getting now more and more bands saying, you know what, we're not going to do albums because people aren't buying CDs. We're just going to keep releasing singles.
Well,
what are your thought on that?
We're actually in the process of finishing up said album.
Okay.
We actually have an Indiegogo project that is up and available with some pretty cool incentive-based packages.
Okay.
For donations. So if you go to our Facebook page or our website is overcominggravitymusic.com, or our Facebook page, facebook.com/overcomegravity.
Okay.
It's just come?
Our lawyers are on it.
Okay.
So wait, on the snuggle package, but we still have the lawyers on. And wait, what's the backslash?
Okay.
It's Overcome Gravity for the Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, good.
So what is your thoughts then? I mean, obviously you're going to put an album together, but looking at the future, let's look to the future, because we're seeing record companies are struggling because they can't sell CDs anymore. So, or just the new generation's just not buying it. So, I mean, what is your thoughts as musicians? How do you look to the future and say, okay, what are we going to do with this?
It was just it just happened that way, that these songs are there.
Right.
But I'm totally with you. I mean, people are buying singles.
Right.
You know, maybe this album turns into 9 singles. I don't know.
Okay. So you try to promote it that way.
We leave all the business. Well, I personally in Saul's hands. Yeah. Saul is he's a business genius. Yeah.
He is a hardworking guy.
He's
Absolutely.
very hardworking.
Absolutely. All right, Saul, what is your thoughts then? Do you think that you'll look to sell it as 9 singles? You can buy it all at once, or you can buy them one at a time?
You know, there's many ways you can go about it. You know, you could do the nine song album.
That's the genius coming out right now.
Or you could do 9 singles. You could do a 3-song EP. We could take these acoustic songs from today and release it on as some bonus tracks.
Right.
Look at you.
You know,
Look at you.
I think what most bands are doing that I see is like you can individually purchase all the tracks.
Right.
But there's like a discount for the whole deal.
Okay.
And I think
that's cool.
I think that'll end up being the route that you move. I mean, if you're going to buy them all anyway, then you might as well save the money.
Right.
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 But if you just want that song, you heard that song, you want that song, and that's it.
So you can piece together your greatest hits.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
cool.
people that there's even myself. There's songs that I hear by a band. I'm not going to fork out the whole album, but I'll buy that song.
Right.
And then if I like that song enough, then then I go back and maybe I'll get some more. So you're just turning down. If you only offer it, I feel like if you only offer just the album only, you're like almost turning away.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. Because they're consuming their entertainment differently.
Right.
And that's a trend that I know we're trying to adjust to. And, the whole entertainment industry is trying to adjust to how people are consuming their entertainment, not only musically, but even with TV and things like that. So let's then again, where people can get the music, Saul, go through that again.
Yeah, you can find us at overcominggravitymusic.com, facebook.com/overcomegravity. Our Twitter handle is the same, at overcomegravity. We're on Reverb Nation, just over reverbnation.com/overcominggravity.
Okay.
You can we have Her Name, which is our first single, available for an exclusive download. If you sign up for our mailing list, you can get a free download of that.
Very cool.
And every once in a while we'll run a special on getting some free downloads.
Okay, all right.
The case may be.
Any shows coming up?
We're playing tonight. 10 minutes. Right?
We're playing January 25th at Finnegan's Wake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a do a little plug here. That's a Gravity Given Productions.
Okay.
Productions.
Very good.
Showcase. We'll be playing with some of our friends. Son, Flint Face, a bunch of other bands.
Okay. The January 25th.
January 25th.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And have you
No, that's it's
have you played live yet?
Yes, we did our first show at the M Room for my birthday show.
It was a Gravity Given production.
It was a Gravity
Really?
Productions
Okay.
event.
I'm glad I'm sitting down when I'm hearing this information.
That's what it is. People are floored when they come and see your productions. Yeah, that's Gravity Given.
Yeah.
There you are.
I mean, we're joking, but Saul, you are one of the hardest working guys I've met.
Stop.
What can people expect from a show from Overcoming Gravity?
Ooh,
I think that's a question for Phil.
Eskimo kisses.
Okay, foot rubs.
Butterfly kisses.
Any foot rubs between
Yeah.
songs?
Long nights. Yeah, but in between songs, yeah. Definitely. We take an intermission for about 20 minutes. Our set's like 25, and then 20 minutes is just foot rubs. Yeah.
We also highly suggest bringing a change of underwear.
Ooh, wow. I was trying to be.
Hey, take
you crossed the line.
Take that as you will.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, it could be dancing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm moving on. That's all I know.
Okay.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. It's been
Thank
great
you.
hanging
Thank
out
you.
with you,
Thank
and we're
you,
really
Arthur.
looking forward to hearing some more music. What we've heard tonight has been awesome.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see you. And Saul, maybe we'll get together and get us out there for the January 25th show.
I absolutely love the idea.
Okay, sounds good. That's Mike. You heard it because
Here.
a lot of times Mike doesn't hear about things until like a week before.
25th. Yeah, you guys are coming. The 25th. You'll be there. Yeah.
Very good. All right, we'll wrap this up with "Do You Still Want Me?" Phil, is this your song?
I mean, it's ours. It's all of our songs.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone, wherever place that we're at, it's all of our songs.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Do You Still Want Me? Pat had a lot of influence on that. He, he likes taking things in a certain direction.
Okay.
Like we had said. So yeah, it's a cute little ditty. Yeah.
Okay, and what is it about? Is it self-explanatory? You've been dumped, or you're in a it's in a bad part of the relationship, and you're just asking her, "Do you still want me?"
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's almost like a nocturne. Like show panty? No. Nah, that song is a very, very old song.
Okay.
That's when I first started like learning how to play to girls.
Okay.
So that was like my first installment of
trying to impress a chick.
yeah, and it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right.
Once at least, right?
Yeah,
Twice?
I've been twice. Yeah, 3 times a lady.
Guys, great hanging with you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is a special YLN Vidcast, and I'm not even really sure when we're going to have another one, but we will have another one. We really appreciate you guys cooperating with us, but we'll have another podcast, a brand new one next week. Again, if you want our weekly newsletter, just send us an email to contact@yourlocalnote.com. Just a quick go over things. We do stream 24/7, all local Philadelphia music. That's it. All these bands are from the Philadelphia area, and you can check out the music as we stream 24/7. And don't forget about us downloading the apps. Go to the respective stores, type in YLN, and download them for free. Wrapping things up with "Do You Still Want Me" from Overcoming Gravity on yourlocalnote.com.